Hey guys, it's Tina and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to create really natural looking faux freckles. Now to me, I do have freckles on my face naturally. If you've seen my Get Ready With Me videos and you've seen me without makeup, then you know that. I have them mostly on my nose and then all over my cheeks right here. A little bit lighter, but again I have them like all over my face right here. But they are really light, so when I do wear foundation, I actually cover them almost entirely so you can't really see them. But because I really like my freckles and I think it's really cute, and because it's really me, it's like a part of me, then I really like to bring them back and to emphasize them a little bit more on top of the foundation and almost create kind of faux freckles, although I do have freckles, but just because I cover them. So to me, this is something that I've been doing for a very long time, and I've never ever had anybody who knows me or people that don't really know me or haven't seen me without makeup tell me something about my faux freckles looking fake or anything like that. Just because I feel like people that have seen me without makeup and know that I have freckles just think they are my natural freckles, and people that haven't seen me without makeup or new people that I know just think they're my natural freckles. So recently it has been really trendy to do faux freckles, and I've seen it around a lot on YouTube and online, and I've seen a lot of different methods that people do to have faux freckles. And I think that the one that shocked me the most was that they actually sell now kind of stripes, like temporary tattoos kind of thing, where you wet it, you put it on your face, then you wet it and then you take it off, and it leaves kind of a film with little black dots on your nose. But I find it looks so incredibly fake. Now if that's what you're going for and you want it to look kind of fake, then that's cute, I guess. But if you're looking to create natural looking freckles, and I feel that if you are doing faux freckles, then you want it to look the most natural as possible, even if you know that people are going to notice it because you've never had freckles and this is something new that you want to try out. You want people to go like, oh, these are so cute faux freckles, you look cute with freckles, rather than going, why did you paint some freckles on your nose? That's weird, So anyway, if you want to see my way of creating natural looking freckles, then just keep on watching. So the way that I like to do it is I don't like to use eyeshadow for this just because I find it doesn't last as long and it smudges right off. But I also don't really like to use a pencil, which I know a lot of people use for faux freckles, just because I find it a little bit too harsh and not so natural looking. I actually like to use a brush because I find it gives me a little bit more control. So I'm using this brush. This is the this is the Sigma E05 eyeliner brush. You can use any other eyeliner brush. You can also switch back and forth from a brush that's a little bit thicker to a brush that's a little bit thinner, maybe something like this, just so you have a variety of sizes for the freckles, so it will look more natural, because the more different the freckles look from one another, the more natural it looks, if that makes sense. So the product that I like to use is the Anastasia the Brow Pomade, and I'm in shade dark brown. This is the same color that I use for my eyebrows. You can also use something like this that's a little bit lighter in color. I just use a really light hand so it won't look that dark on my skin. You can also use like a paint pot or a gel liner, something that lasts for a long time on your skin, something that you find dries and lasts longer. So to me, this is the pomade. So I'm taking just a little bit on my brush, I'm just swirling it in, and usually I will just dip it once, but mine is really dry because it's really old. I know that's wrong, it's not good, but I need to purchase a new one. But I just swirl it a little bit, and if yours is new and is liquidier or more gel consistency and not as dry, then you want to take a little bit and maybe even tap a little bit on the back of your hand first. Then I'm just going to draw little dots randomly around the nose, and that really depends on how wet of a consistency is the product that you use, because again, if it's dry as mine, you can go ahead and kind of swirl it a little bit as you touch your nose in some areas. But if yours is really wet, you just want to tap it on the back of your hand and just lightly go like boop, boop, boop around your nose. And I would concentrate most of the freckles on the center of the nose right here in that area, and then lightly go a little bit and spread it outwards towards the cheeks and a little bit towards the tip of the nose. but my freckles naturally are a lot more concentrated in the center of the nose, so that's what I'm doing. And you want to make them look not as symmetrical, so you want to just randomly draw them on in certain areas. Some should be a little bit closer to one another and some should be a little bit more far away. So making them a little more far away with whatever's left on the brush right on the cheeks, just so it will kind of spread out and look a little more natural. You also want to change the pressure of your hand. So if you want a dot that's a little bit darker, then you can press a little bit harder and maybe leave it for a longer time, for a few seconds. But if you want a really small or light dot, then just go like that randomly. So for me, this is totally enough. You can go ahead and do it more. Again, you can switch to a tinier brush, to a darker color, just to make it look as most natural and inconsistent and uneven as possible, so it will look the more natural. You don't want it to look symmetrical or even. And yeah, I feel that the lighter it is, the more natural it looks. So the closer to your natural skin tone it looks. That's why I find that those kind of temporary tattoos don't look natural at all, because they're really, really dark. So they just don't look natural. So next, what I do just to keep it in place, to kind of set it, I just take a face powder or a bronzer with a big brush and I just kind of go on top of it just to kind of set it. And lastly, when I'm finished with all my makeup, I just take a setting spray and just spray it on top. Again, just to make it, kind of lock it in place and make it stay longer. And so yeah, this is how it looks like. So that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it and that you find it helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up on the way out. It would really help. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to follow me on all the social network sites. I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All the links are going to be down below in the description bar of this video. And I'm going to talk to you all on Tuesday. Bye.